Hello. In this post, I want to talk about a certain Miss Ramsey and racism. I wonder, does she know how racist she actually is? Is she aware that there is no such thing as reverse racism, and in fact claiming that black people cannot be racist is actually a racist statement in itself? She has the self-awareness of a sponge. She may not hate individual white people for being white, but that she makes assumptions on their politics without asking is what makes her a racist. In the words of SJWs, it is a microaggression. To educate all you millennials out there, what is racism? What is a racist? The most basic definition of racism is thinking that a certain race is inferior or superior because they are that race. In more extreme circumstances, this may lead to violence against people of certain races or submission to a person because of their race. In short, it promotes willful ignorance, and this is a bad thing. People should be allowed to speak their opinions and accept that these opinions can be challenged. For example, black people are all murderers. This is clearly a racist statement, but so is white people are all good. There are bad black people, but there are also good black people, there are bad white people, and there are good white people. The same goes for any other race that you can think of. A racist is someone who treats someone differently because they are either a certain race, or not of their own race. This is a reprehensible action. Let's assume that a white person and a black person go for the same job. Assume that the white guy has qualifications and experience in the industry, the black person has only the same amount of experience in the industry as the white guy. If he gets the job, did he get the job because he was black, even though the white guy was still the better candidate? This is not reverse racism because someone still has a bad experience from this. It looks like the opposite of racism because they gave a job to the black guy in this case, because his being black overruled the qualification. The issue is that without the right training that this employee could do an action that puts the company at risk. In America, when a cop shoots a black person waving a gun, they didn't shoot them because they were black. They were shot because they were a gun-waving lunatic in a public area, and the cop is under obligation to protect everyone else. Maybe shoot to kill is the wrong way to go about it, but at least disarm the person, whether this by maiming the person, at least risk to life is minimized. This applies regardless of race. The thing is that as long as they identify as African American, they are still putting up a divide between them and everyone else. There is still an in-group and an out-group. There is still us versus them. Instead of African American, Asian American, Indian American, Caucasian American, or whitey, or whatever, just call them what they are. Americans. This puts everyone on the same playing field. It becomes an equalizer without meaning death. In the UK, for example, a native black man is still a British man, the same as any native white man. Skin color should only be referred to as a descriptor if absolutely necessary. This is my opinion, and you may agree or disagree. Feel free to let your opinion known by either replying in the comments below or making a reply video.